Fort Pierce is where Justin is. And Justin, here we also had loss of life. So just goes to show you do not have to be at landfall location to be at risk of these storms.
No, and definitely here on this side of the state, the memories people will have of Milton have nothing to do with the hurricane. They had everything to do with the tornado outbreak that ripped through here and killed people. Not far from where we're standing, Dr. Nab and Alex, is the neighborhood where people died here in Fort Pierce, and there are still searches going on for the missing. They're not letting anybody in until every soul is accounted for. But here at Al's Family Farms, this is a multi-generational business. They've owned it since 1977, but the business and the property itself has been in the business of citrus. This is Florida, after all, for about 100 years. I want you to take note of that sign back there. You can see it. It's all ripped up and mangled and bent and rolled. I'm going to show you where that sign was found in just a moment, but you see the roof behind me. This roof was actually the second story to the building behind you, and Austin Anderson will show you that second story where there's still 100-year-old wood up there because the facility is about 100 years old. Really incredible that it picked up that second floor and brought it over here. Now, remember that sign I was talking about? Do you see the building over there with the blue roof through the trees? You see that over there? That sign was found in that building, carried there by the tornado that came through here, the EF3 tornado that was also deadly, not far from where we're standing. Let's go over here and talk to Matt Shorner. Matt, you are the heir apparent to the kingdom that is Al's Family Farms, and here we are, and there's a lot of cleanup to do. As you look around at the second floor of the building, you look around at the operation that you knew intimately, working with your dad and your mom and your family. When you look at it now, what do you see?
I am almost in disbelief. Look at the size of that pillar, just shattered to pieces. I mean, it's just crumbled. It's truly amazing. You know, never would have thought that a natural disaster could be this strong. I don't know how many tornadoes hit it. We know at least one, but no tree is alive.
Yeah.
So,
Matt, tell me, because we were talking earlier, you employ 40 people here. This is a family business and a small business at the same time. Mm-hmm. And effectively, those 40 people don't have a job right now. And that really hits you pretty hard for obvious reasons. Talk to us about that.
Well, our employees are like family. We're going to fight for our family. If we're going to get ready to move our operations, if we can, to another packing house and get through this year. We're already climbed through the office and have secured all computers with my tech guy last night. I cut my way through the building, cut down doors, cut down walls, whatever I could, knocked stuff over. We crawled in there and got every computer we could.
Because you're still trying to have your holiday season. You send a lot of produce out.
Yes, across the nation. And my father-in-law, my brother-in-law just went in there and got all the telephones. So we're going to try to get everybody from the office working remotely.
Right.
So it's going to require a lot of help from the community. I mean, I don't have any trucks left.
Right, your trucks are all...
My semi-truck landed on top of my trucks.
Yeah.
My other trucks were parked in my barn.
Here, let's walk over.
Barn came down on top of what trucks I had. This one, the telephone pole grabbed the tires, and the telephone pole's over there shattered into pieces, and it flipped that over. That machine's 12,000 pounds.
And the tornado tossed it around like a toy.
Yep. The only living tree are those.
Yeah, let's walk over there, because I wanted to bring people over here to see this.
So they were twice that size. They've lost most of their leaves, but they're still alive. They had...
and what trees are these?
These are a sun dragon tree. It's a test tree.
Okay.
They're delicious in December.
So that's the fruit. The fruit is growing on them.
Yeah, it had 100, 200 pieces of fruit on here, and they were twice this size. A tornado took all of it, but they're still alive. We're going to see if we can plant them once we clean all this up and get them to grow.
Little life in the midst of all this destruction.
Yeah.
Matt Shorner, we're grateful for your time.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and we're so sorry this is happening to your operation here, but stay encouraged, my friend. We appreciate you.
Yeah, keep us in our prayers. We're gonna need help to discover what God has for us and what His plan is for us here. Because if God wants us to rebuild it, we will. You know.
Yeah, we certainly will keep.
We're gonna try.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. So you can hear there is a sense of optimism, Alex and Dr. Nab, in Matt's voice, in his dad Jeff's voice. I talked to the mom. She refused to be on camera, even though she would be really good on camera, guys. She was like, there's no chance. But they're staying focused. They're staying focused on recovery. They're staying focused on each other, and they're staying focused on bringing this operation back because of the people who work here and depend on this operation, Dr. Knabb. They depend on the operation for jobs and, of course, all their customers all across the country. You know, Dr. Knabb, we've all received one of those fruit baskets at Christmas time, those things that we all have gotten in the mail. Who did this come from? Well, sometimes they come from here. And they're trying to fulfill those orders this year in the midst of dealing with that. Dr. Knabb, into you.
Yeah, you got to have such tremendous respect for their resolve to push on through and get those shipments done this upcoming holiday season. And that is going to be a difficult task, but you can tell they're determined to do it.